Hey guys, it's Kira here. How you all doing today? Just wanted to inform all of you guys on what's been going on in my little tiny head. I just wanted to inform all of you guys that by the title of this video is just wanted to inform all of you guys that I do not drink alcohol, but by the title of this video, I will tell you guys what exactly happened. So, first of all, my parents, as you should know about, is my parents do drink alcohol, and they do drink wine and beer and everything. Anything that involves alcohol will basically kill you or basically hurt you. But by the title of this video, I just wanted to inform all of you guys that when a few weeks ago, when me and my parents were cooking in the kitchen, my parents were drinking some wine, and I was curious to know what it was and what it tasted like. And my mom told me it tasted like old socks or something like that. And my mom said, "You're willing to try it." So I went ahead and I tasted it. I tasted a tiny bit of that wine, and I did not like the taste at all, but I did swallow it. I know this sounds really crazy. Please don't call me an alcoholic drinker or anything. Please don't bully me over it, because I didn't know it was alcohol, basically. I didn't know what was in there. I didn't know how it would affect me, or if I would start drinking, or if I would start or whatnot. And I'm gonna tell you guys now, I am not a drinker. I am not a smoker. I am not a vapor. I'm not doing any drugs except for my seizure medication, because I need that, or else I would have seizures on a different part of the brain that I don't want it to. So don't bully me just because I tried wine for the first time. My parents just told me to try it, and I did not like it at all. It was just a tiny bit. My liver got rid of it, and I basically drank water for the rest of the day after that. But I'm telling you guys the actual truth. Don't be afraid, because, I'm telling you guys the actual truth about alcohol or whatever or whatnot. But I just wanted to inform all of you to please respect this. Please respect me. And I feel like a failure because I tasted alcohol for the first time. I'm 22 years old. I do have a disability and seizure disorder, but I want you guys to know I did not mean to do it on purpose. I did it because I was curious and I was wondering what alcohol tasted like. And so my parents are like huge into alcohol drinks and stuff, but they don't get drunk because they work it off and they get exercise and everything. But if it was the other way around, I'd be concerned. I told my dad last night about what happened, and I told all of you guys on Twitter what happened, and I feel like a failure. I don't have any reason to feel that way for some reason, but I'm sitting here telling you guys the truth. I did taste alcohol for the first time. It wasn't my intention to do it, but I wanted to taste it, so I tasted it, and it did not taste very good. So I stuck with Mountain Dew Voltage because I know what's inside of Mountain Dew Voltage and everything. But no joke, this is not a joke. I did try wine for the first time. I'm 22 years old. I should know that my decisions are based on myself and my health and everything else. I'm telling you guys now because that's, if you guys have an addiction to something and you don't know how to get rid of it or don't know how to stop, I can tell you guys now, do not start in the first place because you are going to eventually get hooked onto it and you're going to do it even more and more and more, and it's going to basically kill you to death. And I'll tell you guys this for sure, I did not taste wine on purpose. I was curious and I fell for it, and but the only good thing is I will never ever 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 do drugs or anything else. But my parents, you can't count on them because my parents drink too much of that stuff. And talk about alcohol drinks. My parents drink a lot of coffee, and that has a lot of caffeine in it. And I'll tell you guys now, caffeine is like a drug, and it is a drug, basically. It's not something you see or anything, but it's basically a drug, and you are basically putting it in your body, and it's I don't know what it does. I have no idea what caffeine does to you, but all I can tell you is my parents do drink a lot of coffee, and they don't realize how much caffeine they're drinking every day. And to me, caffeine is not, it's not the healthiest for you. I I drink caffeine, and it comes from Mountain Dew Voltage, and I'm addicted to that drink, basically, but I don't drink it that often. I only drink it every 6 months because I reward myself to it when I do something good or anything else, but I'm telling you guys now that this is basically an experience that I've had, and I hate for you guys to do it too. If you guys don't know, then don't try it. Don't do anything. Don't do what I did. I mean, I will never drink or do anything because it's not something I want to do. I want to be healthy. I want to live longer. It's not something that really just it's not something I want to do because I've seen people that are high on drugs or high in alcohol levels and stuff, but I'm telling you guys the truth. Don't try wine and don't do anything. It tastes really bad, and my parents were very stupid enough to let me try it, and but I really love my parents. I was just curious to know what it tasted like, so I went ahead and tasted it, and it did not taste very well. So just so you know, don't do stuff like what your parents tell you to do, because some of the things that your parents tell you are stuff that you might not want to do. I mean, it's basically, I was born in a family, and I was born with 3 or 6 siblings in my family, and none of my family members do drugs or drink, but some of my family members did do drugs, and I'm talking meth, smoking, and methamphetamine. And my sister, when she was 17 years old, she started doing methamphetamine, and she got really high on that drug. And my parents didn't know what she was up to or anything, because my parents never found out until they went downstairs and found my sister smoking methamphetamine, and she got in trouble for that, and she had to go to rehab for that for a few weeks or something. But now I know. Do not get hooked on drugs. Do not get hooked on alcohol drinks or anything, margaritas or whatever, whatnot. But I'm basically telling you guys the truth because I want to, and I don't want to feel like I'm holding it in for some reason. But I'm telling you guys now, it's not that easy. A drug is a drug, and it can never be treated if you don't take action or anything else, because it can really mess with you if you're not careful. So I hope you guys understand I did not mean to do that on purpose. I meant to do it because I was curious and wondered what it tasted like. So please don't bully me just because I tasted wine or alcohol drinks. But do not bully me for any reason because I don't like it, and I've been bullied enough in my life and I don't need that crap anymore. So please learn from this experience. My parents weren't all that great growing up because I guess their parents started to drink, and somehow my parents picked it up and started doing alcohol drinks, and they started drinking and they got hooked on it, and then they started drinking coffee, which is another caffeine, and it's really hard to watch my parents go through that. But to me, I'm 22 years old. I'm still growing. I'm actually done growing, but I'm either growing outwards or inwards. But I will never do drugs. I will never get hooked on anything just because of my safety, and it's very hard to get rid of it if you start. So yeah, anyway guys, I really hope you understand that I didn't mean to do it on purpose. I was just curious. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and just a reminder, I'm going to tell you guys again, please don't bully me just because I tasted an alcohol drink. But just be aware that if you start and you get hooked, then you're in trouble. But anyway, I love you guys. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and for those who are younger or whatever, or if you relate to this video, or if you have an addiction, please let me know. Please leave a comment below. I'd like to hear your stories. I'm telling you guys that the truth is better when you tell it than it is to hide it from someone, and especially your parents, because if you don't tell them the truth, you're going to get in trouble, and it will cause a lot more damage. So if you feel like something doesn't feel right, just go to your parents, even though they don't know what's going on. Just please tell them what's going on, because they will help you figure out your problems and figure out the thing that's making you feel very uncomfortable. But my parents already know, because they gave me the option, and my parents know this because they're the ones that let me try a tiny taste of wine. So I feel like a failure for some reason, but and I don't want people to make fun of me or bully me just because I tasted a tiny bit of wine. But it happens, life goes on, It's not something that's huge, but just remember that if you get hooked on that specific thing, then you'll probably end up getting in trouble or end up having health problems or anything else. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit agitated right now, because first time I've ever told my dad that I tasted a tiny bit of wine for the first time. But my dad is concerned about if I am going to start doing drugs or whatever. And I told my dad specifically what happened, and I told him that I'm never gonna ever touch that again, because wine is gross. It may look good, but it does not taste good. It may look like grape juice, but it's not actually grape juice. But it actually tastes like old socks, just like my parents told me. But I'm 22 years old. I can know what is right and wrong and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna do this again. So you know, guys, just so you know, it's either you go down one path and keep going down that path, or you go down another path, and if you make a mistake, then you can always start over again and keep continuing on the path that you chose to go on. But anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I feel good about telling you guys the truth and knowing what's going on and everything else. But if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd like to hear your guys' stories. I just feel like I should let you guys know what's going on and what's bugging me and what's not and stuff like that. But anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and please take this as my advice. Do not try stuff that you're not so sure about, even though you're curious. And if you did, just be aware you probably can relate to this video, because you know, a lot of people have addictions and a lot of people have a hard time getting rid of addictions. But that explains why my mom is going to grad school to learn about all these different addiction problems and drug addictions and everything else. But anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the Brongart Babe channel, and I will see you in the next video. Sorry, I felt like I was gonna sneeze, but don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to the Brongart Babe channel, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day, guys. It ain't my business, bro.